Cleetus McFarland, take 2 in the NASCAR O'Reilly Series.
Yeah.
How'd it go? How do you feel?
I think it went better. What do you guys think? Better or worse?
Looked good. Okay. Looked,
Come on, I need it better or worse.
A lot smoother, I think, in terms of keeping it on the race.
track.
I think the lack of cautions didn't help you in terms of maybe being able to reset, get some restarts in, pick up some spots.
No, I think the on-track part went a lot better besides my one spin. Pit road, however, I learned a lot, and that was part of our plan, was to bring me down alone and just learn stuff. Like when I put the car in gear, the clutch, even though what happened was I held the clutch in the whole pit stop. And I think maybe the slave, didn't have the clutch fully disengaged when I put it back in gear. So the car tried to roll forward. Now I know, like, neutral out, maybe pump the clutch a couple times, then put it back in gear. That subsequently caused our jack to be stuck in the car. That I got a penalty. Then coming to serve my penalty, I spun out, got another penalty. But so that was awesome and learned so much. I'm already 4 laps down, so it doesn't matter. I raced a lot with guys on the outside of me, which was very loose, and that was crazy to feel how loose you get. The one time, obviously, I spun. The other times, I gathered it up, but learned a lot. Excited to be back. I'm definitely not going to give up. I'm having a blast. Having the time of my life.
I know at the end of stage 1, you were battling for the lucky dog pass when you kind of had that self-spin there. How intense is that, battling for the lucky dog? Maybe not realized, or?
I think that's what got me too wound up, and I overdrove, So, it was not that intense, probably not that crucial, honestly, but that definitely put me on a downward spiral because I damaged the splitter. So I wish I would have just not overdrove. That's something I'm really learning, is anytime you overdrive, it's just so, the cons outweigh the pros massively. So,
what were you thinking when you had Jesse in your rear view then stage 1?
I did not know it was Jesse. They didn't tell me. So, where did Jesse finish?
Ninth, maybe.
Oh, really?
Oh,
I think
So he was winning. He was leading for a minute, and I was so excited for him. But that was cool. He gave me a bump and raced me really clean. I think he was helping me for sure. So I love that. I love Jesse and appreciate that help. But obviously, I blew it just a lap later. So,
what's your biggest takeaway from today?
overdriving just kills your run. Overdriving the car will ruin your day.
You get another shot at it next week in the Truck Series in Michigan. Your debut in trucks at Daytona only lasted a couple laps, and you were beating yourself up about that. Talk about running Michigan and getting another stab in a Craftsman truck.
You know, I'm pretty excited. I think driving, when you drive these and then you go back down to like ARCA or Truck Power, it's a lot more fun. Like, you know, it's like driving a slower car faster is more fun. So I'm looking forward to getting back in the truck a lot. Like when I went from this back to ARCA, my confidence was just through the roof. Obviously, maybe you guys have seen, I've been running way better ever since I got, you know, manhandled by this car. It's formed me into a better driver. So I'm hoping that applies to the truck a little bit, and I'm a little more skillful and confident, and can just run the whole race.
What's the rest of the year look like after next week?
The only other race after that is Talladega in the truck. So I'll be in Talladega in the truck, and then the Nice, Blues Hog, and after that I don't have anything on the schedule.
Are you currently working on anything for 2026 to add on to the schedule, or is that still kind of?
I think there is a few things out there, but I can't say until there's ink on paper, you know. It's never worth it.
When you span in turn 4, I was down there on the outside, and I was like, oh, he's going into the wall, and then managed to save it. Just what's that moment like in a race car when that happens? Does time slow down for you? How does it feel?
I'm pretty comfortable driving sideways, so I don't like. I knew I wasn't going to hit the wall for sure. At this point, I drive sideways so much that it's just fine. And I'm pretty well in control. If this car had 5 more degrees of steering angle, I would have saved it. but they don't have a ton of steering.
Talk about this track in particular, because Nashville's kind of funky in that it resembles a mile and a half when you look at it, but it doesn't drive like a conventional speedway. You're on the brake a lot on border entry, this and that. Just what do you think about driving this track?
Well,
don't get run over by the 8 car.
I would say it takes less balls to drive it versus like Charlotte, and because it's a little slower and it's a little more like reliable. But I enjoyed it a lot. For my first time ever on it, I think we ran really good for a while.
Refuel in your in-room kitchen. Keep pace with your furry co-pilot and take a cool-down lap in our comfortable beds. Check into the winner's circle at My Place Hotels. Use promo code FRONTSTRETCH for 10% off.